Hmm. Okay. Let's see what I want to do here. I think I decided I am going to try to move here. I'm pretty sure I can win this. That would be epically bad if I couldn't. Germany has to take this. I think they can on the next turn. Russia will be able to build, I think, two guys, so that'll be 6, 6, 8, 9. And the total defense would be 6 times 2 is 12, plus 4 is 16. This would be 5, 12, 17. Um, this would be 21, but it would make 2 more. Yeah, I think the Germans can win on this next turn. As long, and they're just going to have to let the Americans land. I think that's just what it's going to be. The Americans are just going to have to land for free. I just hope the Americans can't get to Corellia. 1, 2. Yeah, they can make trouble, but I think Germany's got this. Especially if I take this right here, right now. Russia will be down 2 IPCs, and that means they'll only be able to build 2 units here. But I really have to take India back at some point. Now, what I'm trying to figure out is it worth it to try to just weaken it now and hope that Britain just can't sufficiently resupply this? Or should I just keep my forces intact? See, but I got these 3 tanks coming down. How long will it take for them to get here? 1 move, let's see, 1, 2. So that's 1 move, 2 moves. Take them 3 moves to get there. God damn, that's a long time. Okay. Well, have I purchased anything? Oh, I purchased 5 tanks. Okay, shit. I really should have bought a transport. Because this is free for me to take. Um, I can also just take this right now. If I wanted to. That would be... This might not be that bad an attack if I try this. I really don't think I would win. But can I try doing this? Let's see. There. And then move this guy back here. And where are you, little transport ship? And unload. And then that way I can get the naval attack going. Hopefully that does something, but for whatever reason that never works in this game. And then I just really have to take Kazakhstan. There's just like no way around it. I'm worried that maybe I should send the plane over, but I think that's just being overly cautious. I think I should have it. Now, I have no idea what the Americans are doing with their navy here, but that's okay. I can just kind of destroy their navy at will. I think they're just kind of trying to tie me down and box me in to not catch up to their navy, because basically what this is doing is 1, 2. I guess I could try to bypass 1, 2, 3, 4. The reason why I'm looking at it this way is the Americans have all these planes here, and they can try to bomb my navy all along the way. If I go through here, I can try to bypass all that because it'll probably be too far for their planes. God damn, that's a lot of troops in there. That's a lot of fucking people they can land on this next turn. Yeah, that's pretty ugly. So I'm just gonna kind of close my eyes to that, and I think I'm just gonna destroy the ship. Take what I can for free. Or this bomber can attack. I kind of want to get my Oh, I don't have any transport. If I attack here, and then I build a transport next turn, this is kind of taking me away from where I want to go. So the thing is next turn I want to build a transport. Then after I build that transport, I'll go 1, 2 the following turn, then the next turn here. So that would be, but the thing is if I build a transport, it's completely exposed and transport's defended 0, so it's basically a free kill if I just leave this transport here by itself and the planes destroy it. So if I go here, then that means, and then let's say next turn, I do want to drop a unit here in unit 60, it's going to be automatically killed because by the next turn, I can't get back there. So I'll just kind of leave this unit be for now. I could try to attack with my plane, but I just don't see it as worth it. My Navy's already weak enough with those other 2 planes I lost previously. So I'm just going to kind of hang out with my Navy. If I lose a war, it's because I kind of couldn't really figure out how to capitalize on this naval advantage that I have. But it is what it is, if that's the case. I mean, I'm learning. I was expecting to lose this anyway. So I think I'm going to attack here. I think I'm going to attack here. And going to attack here. And hopefully that is it. And I'm just going to hope the Germans can hold off the Americans to some extent. It's just going to cause a problem because they can take this, and then they can probably easily take this, and then their victory cities will go up. We'll go down to 5. They'll go up to 8. Yeah, that's gonna. This next turn for the Americans, for us, is gonna be really ugly. Let's see how much money they have. Territories, national production. So national IPC remaining. So Moscow has 16. How the hell do they have 16 remaining? What? They make 10 per turn. They must have saved. So that means, oh shit, that means they're going to be able to build 5 new units. Oh, this is going to be bad. They're going to be really bad. Because now I don't think the Germans will be able to take Russia on the next turn. Which is really how this has to go down. The Germans just have to take Russia before the Americans get in and just rip everything apart. But in the meantime, if I can take India, I think things will be settled because I'll have an industry here and I can start supporting the Germans through here to defeat the Russians. So this is a pretty big move here. Could be a total disaster. Okay, come on. Oh my god. That was a miracle. It actually killed someone. Okay. God, that was the worst roll in history. Are you fucking kidding me? How did I take so many casualties? What a fucking joke. That's what always fucking happens. These ships always miss. The cruisers or the battleships always miss. And then the one time they don't, your whole fucking army gets just decimated. Oh my god. Awful. These like troops in India are like super fucking soldiers or something. They like took this with no casualties and then they defended it taking almost no casualties. If I lose Kazakhstan, this whole thing is just a mess. The British are just like, okay, I'm not gonna lose it. Good. Fuck you. Wasting my time. A nice little empire I have. Alright. Yeah, and I really screwed up on the last turn by not moving this unit out, because then I could have had this unit here by this turn. That's why these non-combat moves are like super, super important. Every little thing matters in this game. So I can get these 2 tanks here, and that means by the next turn I can have 5 tanks attacking Russia, which is pretty good. Pretty good. Now, I could give up Burma for free. Well, you know what? Yeah, this plan's not really doing anything here for me. I don't want the Russians to attack anywhere. Okay, the Germans want me to defend here. I'll defend there for them. I'm hoping the Russians attack there and do something stupid, but I'm kind of giving up Burma, but I'll have enough tanks to deal with them if the British move troops there. One, 2, 3. Yeah, that was a disaster of a turn. That was an absolute fucking disaster. Oh, but the Americans have left this completely undefended. What fucking idiots. I can maybe take this next turn. Alright, I'm just going back, headed back home so I can defend my upcoming transport that I'll build next round. And then that way we could even move onto Honolulu or the Western United States and just really get shit going out there. You know, can I get this airplane any closer? This airplane doesn't really need to be in the fight. Is there anywhere closer I can land? Oh shit, look where I can land it. In Burma or in Indochina? I'm kind of giving up on Burma. Let's make our stand at Indochina. Well, do I want to do that? You know what? I actually don't. The reason why I want to risk this plane is because I don't think the British will attack this plane. I think if there's no one there, they will attack, and then I'm leaving myself open to them ripping right through here. I'm only going to be able to place 2 tanks here, and they're going to be kind of undefended, and I don't want to move these tanks. I don't want to swing them back around. I really just want to get Russia out of this war as soon as possible. So let's see war report. Only 8 IPCs for the next turn. Fan-fucking-tastic. Oh, and this guy got to move. I just got to get everyone moving. Everybody moving west to support Germany. Okay. And nothing I can really do about this navy. God, the Germans just had a good air force. They could destroy this whole thing because these ships can't even... Their navy's not even that big. What happened to the rest of the American navy? I have no idea. Germans could almost sink this whole thing. Almost. They probably could. 1, 2... Yeah, they can't make it. I'm hoping basically what happens is the Americans only get to invade once, the Germans with their planes destroy all the ships, and then they kind of call it a day. But the Germans really got to step up and take this. They've just got to get the balls and do it. Otherwise, we're screwed. Otherwise, everything can start falling apart. If the Navy, if the whole like sea zone areas open up, then the British can start attacking from here, and the Americans can start attacking from here, or just from all different directions. That we're just kind of chasing our own tail. Even though it looks like we're about to win, we could just fucking lose immediately. That's kind of how it goes with the Axis. Is they have the very strong early advantage, and if you don't do enough to kind of knock the British and the American out, the Americans just make so much money that they can just tip the scale. The problem is America's far, so there's kind of a trade-off between like distance and money. If you're going to be close to the battle, you should have not a lot of money, which is like how Russia is. If you're going to be far from the battle, you should have a lot of money, such that you know as you're moving. So the thing is if you're far away from the battle, like the general battlefield, you like let's say yeah, this is getting confusing. But what I'm trying to say is like the Americans are far. They're over here. So if it takes like let's say like it probably takes the Americans like 2 turns to actually get over to France. If it takes them like 2 turns to get over to France, even though Germany has less money, they've had the time to kind of reinforce it on 2 separate turns. Those 2 turns that they're waiting for the Americans to get there. So that's why I'm saying like if you're very close to the battle, like Russia, kind of like in terms of how they balance the game, you really should have less money because your units are like being moved into the battle, and so locally they're stronger. Even though in the aggregate, the Americans have a lot more money to spend on things. In their local areas, the Russians can kind of maneuver more because the Americans have to wait to get stuff over. And so that's just the point I'm trying to make. Okay. These tanks are going to be my saviors. God, that battle in India was just such a fucking disaster. I can't believe I only got 1 kill from there. Oh, this is scary. American just building more and more of a navy. Going right into France. They're for sure going to take it. For sure. Now, it's a little stupid. They have the troops to kind of take both these at the same time and rob Germany of 8 IPCs, but they're just trying to drop everyone in one spot. Get the whole fucking army going. Yeah, that's a very strong force. And I'm just hoping I can get 2 casualties out of this, and then that the German tanks can finish them off. But that's going to be a problem. That's going to be a real problem. But like I said, this could be where I lose the war. Just my inability to handle the American Navy. I mean, this is a real fucking disaster. Oh my god, they only got one kill. 3 kills. Ah, they only killed one unit. Jesus Christ. Oh shit, and they landed in Morocco too. Well, that's a problem. I mean, the Germans need that money from Africa. Yeah, this whole war might be lost right now. I may have just fucked this up. But I'm honestly, it's Germany though. They should have taken this when they had the chance last round. All right, so this is gonna get hard now, very hard. Ugh, just woof. God, and they don't find units. The Germans aren't gonna be able to take it. Yes, please sink this whole navy, Germany. Please do it. Please do it. Please sink Russia. I can probably finish it off if you can with the tanks. If you just do a halfway decent attack. Come on, Germany. Get them out of Morocco. Take that. Take that money from the British. Come on. Sink this. See, these can't. Oh, hell yeah. Come on. Oh, this could be huge. Well, those can't defend, so those are all gone. All right, well, that kind of neutralized the American threat a little bit, though the Germans didn't take back France. But I think because they destroyed the transports and the units that they bought, I saw they bought a bunch of tanks, they think they can take it back next round. God damn, they got like no kills. Come on. God damn. One kill? Jeez. Come on. Damn. I think we're gonna win. Hell yeah. Fuck you, Russia. So as it currently stands, Russia's out of the war. They can be put back in the war if some of their land gets retaken back by their allies, but as of right now, they're out of the war. And when you capture a capital, Germany gets access to all the money that they were currently in possession of. So Germany's probably got like a crap ton of money. They've got 64 IPC. No. Yeah, their production is 64 compared to my 36, which fucking sucks, but that's just what it is. Yeah, so Germans, like, the British don't have the transports to kind of support this American position. The Americans do have the transports. Yeah, they're going to take that. The Americans do have the transports, but it's going to take like a couple turns for them to go back and forth. So the Germans are going to retake France, and they're just parking their units there. Now, the issue is along the way, the Americans are probably going to take Italy and then build units in France, which is a serious problem. But Russia's out of the war. And if Russia's out of the war, we can kind of focus our energies completely on defending Western Europe at this point. Yes. Come on. Kill as many of these troops as you can. Come on. Keep it coming. Damn it. God damn it. Kill one more. There we go. Okay. India's public. Fuck you. God damn it. Killed no one. Wow. Amazing. God, what a troll. Because the British took Burma, I'm not going to be able to take India on this next turn, and they're going to have 2 turns to resupply it before I can take it. Yeah, and I knew they were going to drop a fighter there. What assholes. Okay, well, I can take out these British troops with my Japanese troops, or I can move my tanks over to kind of support them there to support Germany against the US because they're going to need as much help as they can get. But for now, I am going to build those transports that I promised. 2 transports. I don't really need to build units because it's kind of a freebie, but I'll build a tank. Oh shit, and then I gotta get those tanks going, actually, on the continent. I gotta get these tanks going. So I need 2 tanks there. I'll put an extra tank on the transport, and then I'll build just 1 extra infantry, just to kind of drop it somewhere. And phase. So my goal is to build transports to move here, and then once I take that, the Americans are going to get worried, divert their attention, if they're being smart, away from attacking Germany, because then this is completely open, and I can just eat up all the shit that they have down here. Amazing. So that's kind of like the push and pull of what's going on here. End phase. Go to next phase. Okay, so I gotta take Burma now. That's just like not even a thing. So again, to kind of bolster my forces, what I'm gonna do is kind of this little trick. I don't know, maybe I'll jinx myself though. I'm gonna move this here so that I can get the naval bombardment support. I move another tank in there, so now I have 3 guys attacking. These 3 tanks are definitely going to take Persia. The question is do I want to move these tanks over? Because it's 3 to 2. So from an expected value perspective, they attack at 3, that's 9. They defend at 4. This will put me at 12. Yeah, I mean, it's just too important to take India. It's too damn important. I think the Germans can hold off. I just have to take India by this next turn. And I'll donate a plane to the Germany We're Fucked Foundation, and yeah, that's what I'll do. And then I'll eventually take Borneo again. Oh shit, why is this battleship raw dogging out here? Oh, that should have sailed back a long time ago. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. I'm gonna have to take a very circuitous route to get back here, because these bombers can probably bomb this battleship if it just sits out here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to take a very circuitous route to link back up here, but that's okay. That was just stupid. Yeah, screwing up those non-combat moves fucks everything up. Okay, so I want to take Persia, take as few casualties as possible, take Burma, take as few casualties as possible, drop 2 tanks here, hopefully be able to finish off India by next turn. And yeah, what do they want here? Correspondence in Russia. You already captured it. I don't need to hear about this. Yeah. It's India's too important. It's a victory city. How do we only have not? Oh, because we lost France. We're gonna need to acquire victory cities because we're gonna probably be losing these 2. So that would put us at 8 if we capture this. I capture Hawaii. We're at 9, and that should be the game. The Americans don't have a navy to retake Hawaii. Hawaii's basically fucked. Hawaii's mine for sure. Unless they just build a fuck ton of planes and screw me over that way, which is possible. But even if they do that, that takes away from them being able to attack Germany, so it kind of, you know, works in my favor again. All right, come on, let's attack Burma. Wow. See what I say. Whenever the ships don't work, they fucking do a perfect attack. Ah, fuck those ships. What a fucking waste. Alright, in Persia, hoping I take 0 casualties here. Probably not gonna happen, but let's see. Fuck you. 1 casualty. That's okay. India's probably gonna go down to tubes next turn, because I've got 6 tanks that I can just drop on them. 2 more tanks are coming in here. That's going to be 8 tanks. The British can only produce 3 units here. So let's just say, how much money do the British have? British on the next turn have 30. So let's say they put 3 planes here, which would be totally fine by me, because then they're not committing troops into landing in Europe. The Americans can't take over Europe by themselves. They just can't. So if they put 3 planes here, that means they would have 4 defending at 4, so that's 16. And then 2 defending 3, which is 6, which is 22. Divided by 6, expected value is like 3.5, but I would have 8 units. And so 8 times um, 3 is 24. 24 divided by 6 is 4. Yeah, so an expected value, I should be able to just take this, like, basically right away. And I have more units to take the hits with. Okay, so I'm not going to give the Americans the freebie. I know my thing is going to die, but at the very least, tanks can take over 2 things at once. So if I don't at least have this here, the... Oh, are the Americans... No, the Americans aren't going to try to attack Germany next turn. I'm not worried about that. Because, oh shit, they maybe can't. They would heavily be at a disadvantage, but wow, that'd be going full Leroy Jenkins if they did that. I mean, that would just fuck their whole army. I kind of do wish they did that. If they pulled that off, that'd be a miracle. But even if they did, I got these Germans got these 4 tanks that can bail them out on the next turn, like worst case. And they're out here. I mean, the Americans really blew their load on the last turn. They don't really have a lot of people to work with. So what I'm saying is tanks can take 2 territories in one turn. So they could take this for free and then take this, then Germany's down 5 IPCs. So just by putting this plane here, which I know is going to die, I at least prevent them from taking Southern Europe, and it gives Germany another turn to kind of regroup. I think what the Americans should do, I mean, they're kind of fucked. I think they're going to try to take Italy, and then, I don't know, they might just park their units there. There might be no benefit in taking this. Yes, they can get the free IPCs, but then they're splitting their forces because they're definitely going to want to take Italy because that's a victory city, and it just opens up this whole kind of southern front. Now, the great thing is because this war is over, similar to how in World War One, Russia got out of the war early. Germany was able to move towards the end of the war, all its forces over. It was too late in the game to really make an impact because the Americans started coming. But we're going to get a similar dynamic here where all these guys, this is completely done. Once I take India, this whole half of the world is done. Everyone can move out this way, which is good. So just keep moving, and the great thing is I can leave this all open because I know my Navy has complete control. So there's nothing to worry about, unless I'm just not seeing something, but let me just make sure this is my full Navy, yes. And then the stupid battleship I fucked up with. Okay. I want these 3 tanks to just kind of be part of this whole migration. I gotta take India next turn. Yeah, I might even be able to take Borneo next turn. Take it like 1 tank here, but I mean that's kind of distracting myself. Borneo, like I said, can be taken at any point, assuming something catastrophic doesn't happen. So I really think I should just focus everything on just completely wrecking India. And that'll just completely, basically shut off this whole side of the world if I do that. And the war will just be here. And it'll be a little bit of a race against time, but I don't think the American forces are strong enough to kind of bail out the rest of Europe. But yeah, if this whole half the world is shut down, I can start maybe building another navy somewhere, like from India, and then start resupplying through here and then destroying. Because if this is 3, then I can, in 1, 2, so that's 1 turn, and 2 turns basically be at the Mediterranean. Yeah, that'd be amazing. So this actually might be shaking out pretty well for me. I just have to make sure I'm not forgetting anybody. Let me know if you guys see me forgetting anyone. Oh, I've got this beautiful little plane here. I'm going to try to fly this. My navy here doesn't really need to be that defended. You know what? I will put in the water. I don't think it's... you know what? I kind of naval dominance. This plane... in some way, it'll probably help Germany in the future. So just get as far over as you can. I don't think my navy will come under attack. God damn, but I have no planes there. Ugh. Okay, 1 tank in Japan, so I'll be able to invade with 3 infantry and 1 tank, and then 2 tanks down here, and an infantry unit here. Now I really wish the Germans would let me capture this, because they already have two other industries in Russia. They don't need this here, and if I had been allowed to capture this, one, it has 4 IPCs, so I could have dropped 4 units there, and two, I could have kind of had a foothold in Europe. My supply lines are just going to be way too long. That's a benefit of taking India, though, is, I mean, that's going to be the shortest industry in terms of, like, shortening my supply lines. Okay, so let's see what the Americans do. This is going to be a very interesting turn for them. I'm really curious. Yeah, they're going to start attacking Africa. I'm just ripping into Africa for sure. Oh, they didn't do anything? Jesus, they fucked up. And they left this completely open. They're going to realize they're about to get fucked on the next turn by me. They did not do anything. Wow. What a terrible decision. Germany better fucking do something. Just crush these guys. God, that was an awful decision. Why didn't they do anything? They could have taken Africa and just ripped through. There was no one here. Stupid. Come on, make the United Kingdom port. 5 IPCs. Hell yeah. That's $5 Britain can't use on the next turn. So remember I said they could potentially build 3 airplanes in India. Now they can't do that. They can best build 2 because airplanes cost 10. Oh my god. Thank you. Shit, that's not good. Well, Germany's taking advantage of this kind of divided forces thing, so that's pretty good. Ooh, that's heavy casualties. That is ugly. Come on. Damn. Germans got to take this. Come on. Oh, that's painful. Oh, wait. How the fuck did they win? I don't know. I don't know how the math worked there. That was weird. Please defend Italy. Please don't make me have to do this for you. Oh, I like how they're reinforcing Africa. And here, in case the Americans decide to drop forces here, this is great. Germany better move all these guys out of here. What? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Don't move it into Persia. Go here. Go here. What the fuck are they doing? I've got this whole area secured. Why would they be doing that? There's no war here. What idiots. And if they take this, they screw me because I need that industry. God. What the fuck are they doing? Why are they reinforcing here? There's no one there. The Americans are landing here. Oh my god. Who is... What? That was incredibly dumb what they just did. I have no idea why they did that. Befuddling. They put all their forces in a part of the map where there's literally no fighting going on. Where it's just like, there's just like the most minimal of resistance that I'll be able to destroy on the next turn. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Okay, I'm about to win. And nice. Very nice. Oh god, these Germans are assholes. I don't know. What fucking idiots. What? They're trying to take India from me. Now I hate them, even though they're my allies. I fucking hate them now. It was so stupid. Why'd they do that? They're trying to take India from me. I need that. God, idiots. Okay. I can't take Hawaii on this round. I can take it in the next round, though. The good thing about what the Germans did is at least I know I don't need to build any more tanks over here. So I can recommit to building planes or something to defend my navy. Yeah. But god damn, that was stupid on their part. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go like I could build an industry here. and try to reinforce the Germans here. That would be interesting. Something I could do to shorten my supply lines. Or I could just go full Leroy Jenkins, try to build a second navy, and just do a two-prong attack against the Americans. I don't know which is a better decision to do. I'm thinking if I can attack the Americans, they'll have to redirect their forces. I kind of want to do that. I kind of like that idea. We're just getting a whole second navy going. How much money do I have to do that? I think that's kind of pretty interesting, the idea of doing that. 14. And then what would that leave me with? 24. That's kind of interesting. And then transport. That's kind of interesting. Let's do that. And build that. And I think, again, I keep saying this. I know I can always come back to Borneo, but I can always come back to Borneo. I'm actually going to build an infantry because infantry can ride on transports with an artillery, and artillery can only ride, like, it can't be mixed with a tank. So what I'm hoping is I can take India, then with that infantry I built here, pair it with a tank at some point, and have it get into Borneo and then take Borneo. Alright, so everyone's going for India. We've got to take India on this turn. Okay. And for the rest, I am just going to kind of load up and head out to Hawaii and capture that. Yep. And these guys are just going to sit here. I think that's all I can really do on this turn. Oh, I can attack India with this. I just have to take India, especially because Germany's being assholes and trying to take it for me. Such assholes. Yep. All good. And the Americans don't really have the fort. They can take it back on their turn. They can drop 4 units in here, but the Germans have the forces to take it back afterwards, and I can maybe even defend this with that. So yeah, that's not a big deal. We actually might win this war. I think that's all I want to do. Taking India is the big move. What the fuck? Oh, and if the Americans don't take France, this war's actually going to be over if I take India here. Hell yeah. 7 kills. Okay, I'm going to win this for sure. See ya. 44 to 18, amazing. Okay, so this might be the end of it. This might actually be the fucking end of the whole war right here. Right, you're going here. The Americans aren't in position, as far as I can tell, take this. So you're going to defend here. Just try to do whatever I can to try to protect France. It's really hard to win as the Axis, I think. So if I actually win this, I'm going to be surprised. Okay. In case we do lose France, I'm going to take Hawaii on the next turn. And I think we should be all good. And I really think that should be it. Need to build more planes. My ships are a little exposed. But I don't want to divide and conquer here. Have myself. Yeah. That would be fun if I did actually have to invade America or Britain. But it's not going to happen at this point. And keep the gravy train rolling. like I said, move everything east or west, sorry, that you can. And yeah, because the Americans can't do anything over there. So see ya. Mobilization. Response in France, yeah, no shit to defend it. One. So I've got a whole new navy going. And yeah, just gonna keep building up that second navy to start attacking the US with. Yeah, the Americans gotta start fucking moving. I don't know what they're doing. If they don't attack France, the war is over for them. Like literally over. I have 9 victory cities, so there's just okay. So they just gave up the war basically. So I won. Incredibly dumb. Incredibly dumb. So yeah, I mean, this is just gonna be ass if I lose this. I mean, that was an incredible attack by the Americans, but they just lost the war. They didn't take a victory city back. They had a chance to. Didn't even try. Not befuddling. Oh, see, now they're rediverting all their forces here because they know. They know I'm coming for them. And their attention is away from Germany. And I won. Hell yeah. Fuck you guys. See that war summary. 25-0. Like to see that. 12-13. Problem is, the British Empire is just so many territories all over the goddamn place. They were down to 21. That's bad. So if the Japanese are making more money than the Americans, I mean, the war's for sure over. The Americans got to be that hammer that just drops shit on everybody. And if the Japanese are even like anywhere near parity with the Americans, the war's over. Britain was basically out of the war. Russia was definitely out of the war. Just between us and Germany, it was just crushed them. Wow. All right. Well, thanks for enjoying the stream. Catch you later.